So, Rick, I'm very curious. We've talked a lot about pain. What is your experience about the causes of pain?
Causes of pain, certainly what I experience and deal with, actually, I will actually combine, there are two things. I deal with physical pain
Mhm.
after 7 surgeries on the knee, and virtually every doctor I've been seeing since surgery number 7 in 2019 say they don't have a solution. Right there, there's actually three different kinds of pain that I experience. There's the physical pain from the knee, a lot of neurological things going on there. There's physical pain, and there are over a dozen different sensations. But I'm experiencing also a tremendous amount of stress. The stress of not knowing either exactly why, not knowing if there's a solution out there, always being hopeful, never giving up on hope. But there's also grieving. Grieving, I found, is a perpetual experience. If
Yeah.
I have a blast of pain that's a 9 or a 10, I will actually, if I have had a comfortable hour or two, I'll fly through, I'll rip through the different stages of grieving to get to the accept
Yeah.
stage of, so that I can keep moving forward. It's something that I practice.
Yeah.
So, so people in pain will experience what many different forms of pain. It's a whole person experience. Um, I know the grieving and the pain from losing my first son. He died the day he was born.
Oh,
And he went into immediate distress and wasn't able to survive. So I know that grieving. We all know different kinds of loss and grieving.
yeah.
There's the loss of comfort that we people in physical pain will grieve that. The loss of being able to go for walks and so forth. Like going for a walk is very difficult for me. So there's different things that we will experience, but there's also the pain that comes from staying in that storm that we were talking about, that
Yeah.
cyclone of thought and pain. And that's a whole new level of pain in itself. And there's no winning that battle. The only thing to do, as I've found and what I practice doing and what I help people do, is to create strategies and skills for resilience that creates that shift to be able to regain focus, spark new positive energy, and fuel for our hope. It's it's not an easy experience. It is one of the most challenging things that I've ever dealt with in life. And for others, about 20, I think it's 21% of people in the US and close to around the world as well deal with chronic pain. 50
Yeah.
million people in the US are experiencing not just their physical pain,
Yeah.
but the pain of grieving, the pain of anything that they have had an expectation with,
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
expectation for something, and it's not being fulfilled.
Yeah.
There's frustration.
Yeah.
That's that
I think, yeah, absolutely. That's such richness, I think, to the conversation. And it's almost like as I was hearing you, I was imagining if you have a comfortable hour, all of a sudden you have this pang of pain or shooting pain, whatever you get. And it's this loss, exactly. It's like you're in a perpetual state of loss of what has been, that was comfortable, that was wonderful. Of course, we're wired to go towards comfort and pleasure. And you're right there. Yeah.
That was a 6.
I Okay.
But
Yeah.
so what I'm going, let's see, I'm going to do this in real time. I'm going to keep moving forward. I I react to it. I mean it demands, it
Yeah.
forces action. But I'm staying in our conversation. I'm staying focused
Yeah.
to keep moving forward. And I do that with real both ease and reward. There's a reward in that, and it's a
Yeah.
word of resilience. In fact, have not really thought of that before. The reward of resilience. There's something
Yeah. It's like a
appreciate.
conquering, like you're
Yeah,
conquering something there, right? You have a challenge that is very real, and you in pushing through. You're not repressing it, you're just welcoming it and then bringing it along to go to the next thing or the next level. Yeah.
it does. It serves no good purpose to stay in anchored in that
Yeah.
battle. That's
Yeah.
There's the word struggle. And in fact, the T in best, plan to be your best, stands for the last domain of resilience, and it's triumph.
So the conquering, yeah, yeah, absolutely. I love that. And I think it's so important to recognize and stay with those sensations of triumph, and accomplishment. Small as they are, they really create new neural structure to create a more positive mindset. That's one of the ways in which we do that, to not bypass every single moment of uh, positive or movement forward or conquering something.
Is it fair to say this is part of neuroplasticity at work,
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
to
Yeah,
to embrace that reward
yeah,
creates a positive emotional reaction,
yeah, yeah.
even coming out of the pain, and with that positive emotional reaction sets the stage for me to keep repeating that.
Yeah, they say, and I'm sure you've heard that neurons that fire together wire together, right? So if you have an emotional experience, having a strong emotion with an experience anchors or kind of solidifies the memory of it, right? So that wiring gets laid down a bit stronger, if we may speak in those terms.
Right.
Um, just to make it understandable in a way. And one of the people I love as inspiration is Dr. Rick Hansen. He's a psychiatrist, and he talks about self-directed neuroplasticity. And this is exactly what it is. You use your mind to change your brain, which
Yeah.
then changes your mind for the better. So you have these moments, and there's two aspects to this. We're talking about the positive emotional experience, and it's almost like you don't want to put that in the trash. You don't want to bin that. You want to take advantage of every positive sensation. For example, this having conquered a moment of intense pain and having been able to keep the focus and move forward in the conversation. And you take a few seconds, actually, probably after we talk, to say, hey, I did do that. And it's not fake, it's not positive thinking, it's actually just recognizing to yourself and remembering what it felt like and what it feels like to have that triumph, as you said. And that creates new neural structure, which means the next time you're more resilient. That's going to come up more readily for you the more you do it. Yeah.
I love the way you described that. Actually, you just gave me a good lesson on exactly what's happening and the importance of that.
Yeah, thank you. I
Thank
mean
you.